Say this shit. Man, alrighty. Oh. Can you guys hear me? Hey, there we go. There we go. Let me get this pulled up on here. I kind of want to. Okay. Alrighty. Figuring all this live stream shit out for the first time, so I've never done this before. It's kind of interesting. Alrighty, there we go. Okay. Boom, alrighty. Trying to figure out how I want to do this in terms of having my want to have the fights up on my iPad. I got my little AirPod in, but I'm gonna see. Kind of trying to figure all this out for the first time. It's a little interesting, especially with the mic and everything too. I don't want it going over to my phone or through my computer audio. But man, I gotta figure out how to get the chat up here too. It's kind of interesting. I'm trying to figure all this out. Never done this. Docs, I got chat. Ooh, okay, there we go. Got the chat. Okay. Okay. I think we got this up and going here. If anyone says anything in the chat, let me know or say something in the chat if you guys see this, because it's my first time doing a little live stream. I've never done this before, but we're gonna have a little fight companion for these fights. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be pretty fun. So we're gonna go over some bets and everything too. So pretty fun. Man, I've got the ESPN up here too. I'm hoping this will be a good solution for us, because it's hard to like track it. You know, I mean, it's hard to like keep it be the same. You know. Man, but I like Dante Johnson in this first fight. You know, I know some people were thinking about taking the dog here, but I'm not really feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Man. We still got a couple minutes, though. We still got some time. We got some time. Man. You guys are here, though. Say anything. Whoever's seen this, hey, say something in the chat. Let me know if you're here. Let me know what you're thinking for this first fight. We got Dante Johnson versus Darian Abbey. Let me know what you guys are thinking. You know, let me know. Let me know. We can cook up some parlays for this one. So, yeah, there we go. Okay, this will be good because then with this screen we can have a little live. Like y'all can see where I'm at. I got the timer right above me here too, so I can have you guys see where I'm at in terms of my progress on the night. But I got the chat pulled up. Where'd I have the chat? I just had it too. I just had the damn chat. Where'd that go? Where'd the chat go? Damn, I don't see it. Dude, I'm trying to figure out this stream stuff. It's kind of crazy, man. It's kind of interesting, dude. This like the OBS thing is kind of interesting. So if you said anything in chat, if anyone said anything in chat and I haven't seen it yet, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to find it. Hey, there we go. Okay, I got the chat. I got the chat. Let me say something. There we go. Boom. Okay, got a little something in the chat. All right, there we go. Got something. We can see it. Boom. Man. Okay. Now, I like Dante Johnson in this first one. I know not a ton of people are taking him this week, but it seems like everyone's taking the dog. I just don't necessarily get it. You know, I don't know. At least me personally, I don't see a ton of value in it. It is some sloppy heavyweights though, so For the people that are taking him, I can get why. I can get why you're taking him. Let me pull it up. Damn, okay. Alrighty. I think we got a little bit of time here, too. Because you guys can see. Okay, yeah, we can see everything. Damn, alrighty. Man, alrighty. This is going to be an interesting one, though. You know, I think there's going to be some guys on some BS on this first one. Whichever way you think on this one, too, I feel like it's going to be, no one's going to be looking like a genius here either way. Oh, I can see my mouse. I got the timer pulled up here, too, so we can see it. So you guys can see on the same time as me. We got, okay, it's going to start in a couple minutes here, too. Okay. Got some time. Now. Okay. Yeah, this line is tightening up on Dante Johnson too. I'm kind of interested to see how far this line will go, because he was a minus 500 at first. So to see him change, ooh, someone's line just tightened up actually. The under 1.5 Dante Johnson versus Darian Abbey has actually just got lower. So they think it's going to be a finish, or this line's getting hammered. So I don't know. Oh, you got to assume it's going under 1.5 here. You got to assume it's going under. I mean, there's no reason why this line would go over. These guys are crash outs. We've seen Darian Abbey been knocked out multiple times too. So I'm like, there's no way in hell this goes over 1.5. I don't see that happening. Especially these guys are trying to put on a show here too. That's how I see it, at least. Now we got, I don't know if I can do a little parlay or something up here. Now, man. Yeah, damn, okay. Sheesh. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out all this, all the settings here. The settings are kind of wild for your boy. Hard to figure this one out. But they're doing the intros right now, so we got a little bit of time left. We got a little bit of time. Man, hey, who are you guys thinking, though? Let me know in the chat. Who you guys are thinking for this first one. We got Dante Johnson versus Darian Abbey. Let me know. Who are y'all picking? Who are we taking? Why? Any reasons? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Ooh, PGH. How you doing, bro? Who you got winning this first fight? I got Dante Johnson, bro. I think he's going to win this first one. Just because I don't think Darian Abbey is anything crazy good. It's just like he's been clipped so many times. If you look at his pro losses, 3 out of 4 of them have been by knockout. So it doesn't give me any real confidence that he's going to do anything crazy in this fight. You know, at least with Dante Johnson, he's undefeated for a reason. Yes, he's not going against the best level of competition. But at the same time, it's like you look at Darian Abbey, he's not facing anyone great either. So between the two guys, I at least like Dante Johnson because, yes, he's very young, he's very inexperienced, and he's fresh, he's very green, but at the same time, he hasn't been clipped for it. Yes, he got knocked out one time as an amateur, but at the pros, he's been looking very good. And that's the thing, too. He's only, 26 years old in this fight, too, so he's going to keep growing and getting better and better with every fight, whereas Darian Abbey, at 32 years old, I'm like, we've probably already seen the best that we're going to see from him. It's kind of interesting, though, as you guys can see on this the screen right here. You know, it's for the reach, 74 inches versus 80 inches. They just updated this recently, which is kind of interesting because they didn't have that stat earlier when I was looking at it, even within the last couple of days. So it'll be interesting to see how he compares against him, but I don't know. I'm not too... This is one of those fights, it's like a low-level heavyweight fight, too, so you can't really put a ton of weight on either guy. I get why people are taking the dog here. I'm personally taking Dante Johnson, and this line it's kept widening and widening and widening, so I'm kind of waiting to see. It's kept moving the other way, too. Just a couple minutes ago, he was minus 250, so now he's minus 238. So this line, he was a minus 580 by the time when this line opened, he was a minus 580. So to see him as a minus 238 now, usually that's not a good sign. You know, usually when the line is completely swaying right before the fight start, I'm not gonna lie, it's usually a pretty bad indicator. But I feel like the public majority of opinions are swaying for Abbey, even though Dante Johnson is the favorite in this one. I feel like I'm taking the underdog, you know, because it feels like almost everyone's starting to lean towards Darian Abbey. But I think it's just for the value. I think people are just trying to chase big money on the parlays here. I don't know. I feel like this goes under. You know, if you do want to take anything on this one, if you don't want to take the risk with Dante Johnson and you say, screw it, I want to just take something a little bit with less risk, just take the under 1.5. I think that likely cashes. That's probably, honestly, and that's probably the best bet here because both of these guys have knockout power. Yes, Dante Johnson's only been knocked out once as a amateur, not as a pro. So you could have a little bit more like, okay, maybe his chin's not that bad, but Darian Abbey, we've seen him knocked out multiple times. So it's like, it's hard to really trust his chin. You can't trust his chin at all in this. Man. They're starting to come out. They're doing walkouts now, so this fight's going to start here pretty damn soon. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we got a couple boys in chat. Hey, let me know in the chat who you guys are taking. You know, we got a couple of us in here right now. Let me know who you're taking in chat. Got a couple people I want to have a conversation with y'all, so let me know who you're taking for this first one. You got Dante Johnson or you got Darian Abbey? Let me know who you guys are taking, because I think my chat's staying up to date. I think it's active, or I think it's live. Yeah, I can see PGH. I saw your chat earlier. I could see it. Now, okay. I mean, Darian Abbey, he is a big dude. He is pretty damn big. So I do have a bit of concern for Darian Abbey. Hey, Fight Flow, what's good, brother? Darian Abbey looks like the Blake Griffin. That's actually so funny. He's like the Blake Griffin of the MMA scene. That's funny. I never thought about that. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, he damn near is Blake Griffin. I mean, shit, I think he's like, what, 6'6", too? Or no, 6'2". Damn, people were over-exaggerating his height. People were saying he was way taller than 6'2". I thought he was taller than that. Okay, maybe a little bit shorter than Blake Griffin, but... I don't know, dude. These lines are kind of crazy. You know, I personally like the Dante Johnson play. This could age terribly. So don't get me wrong. It could age like piss. But at the same time, I like it. You know, I think Dante Johnson likely knocks this dude out in the first round. I may have joined late and didn't hear who you got. I got Dante Johnson by round 1 knockout, brother. Now, I think people are underestimating Dante Johnson and they're kind of overestimating Darian Abbey. Now, these guys are both green. I mean, or I guess Dante Johnson is the more green fighter, but neither of these guys are that great. It's just Darian Abbey has been clipped so many times, or at least with Dante Johnson, we saw him get clipped once as an amateur. So it's like that was... I mean, if you look at the years, it wasn't that long ago, but it was 5+ fights ago. So I don't put that much emphasis on it because he's been able to kind of redeem his chin problems from the past. So I like Dante Johnson. If you're a little bit hesitant about this, I get some people, ooh, this line's even tightened even further. This line is tightening like crazy, though. That kind of is a red flag. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of a red flag. When you see these lines tighten like this at the last second, that means people are hammering Darian Abbey. But that doesn't surprise me at the same time because the public perception is kind of, everyone's moving that way. Like everything I've seen of people being like, oh, I think Dante Johnson wins, but I'm going to put some money on Darian Abbey. I get it because they're heavyweights. You know, it's like they're low-level heavyweights. Anything can happen, but at the same time, I like Dante Johnson. I think he should win this fight. But I told a couple homies too, like if you're not confident in Dante Johnson, if you take the under 1.5, it's about the same, or it was the same. The under 1.5 is a -280 line right now, whereas Dante Johnson's money line has dropped all the way down to -230, which is pretty damn insane. Damn, I mean, it's about to start. They're doing walkouts for me right now. I need to remember to do this. I got the timer up here at the top of the screen if you guys can see it. So we can at least be on the same page because I know there's like a 2-second delay or something with the chat. But we'll get the timer up. I'm hoping this doesn't change it if I move it. Oh, I can't change it. Shit. Okay. No, we're fine though. Okay. Ooh, they're about to start. They're about to start for me. Okay, and boom, we're live. First round just started. Appreciate your assessment on this. How do you get your info? Like, do you actually know these guys, or do you do your research into anyone? But I'm just watching for the violence. I just watch all their earlier tape because obviously, nut shot here in the first round. I just watch these guys' regional scenes because both of these guys, they've only fought in the regional scene. So for some of these guys, if they fight in big organizations like in LFA, some of their tape it'll be on the UFC Fight Pass, which I pay for monthly, where you can see a bunch of tape that the UFC has for you to watch, and that includes the UFC obviously, and it also includes some lower feeder organizations. But for some of these guys, they're fighting at random Joe Schmo mom and pop fighting arenas, so you have to go on YouTube and find those fights. So that's how I find all my fights for these guys, and that's the only way you can really track these guys. You can do some other, like if you can deep dive their Instagrams and look at their conditioning and their cardio to try to get a good idea for it, but For me, for these, I just like looking at the tape study. Ooh, they're brawling. Okay. 4 minutes, 24 seconds. Oh, I should have paused it. I'm a little bit, this is a little bit off. I'm 4 minutes and 19 seconds right now. So the timer's a little bit off. I forgot to pause it. There was a little nut shot it early. Ooh, but they're swinging. They're going to town. They're swinging. They're swinging. Oh, they're both landing. Kind of, oh, yeah, this is going under 1.5. They are swinging. Oh, he hit a big, Dante Johnson, round 1 knockout. Oh, boom, there we go. Called it. Dante Johnson, round 1 knockout. Let's go. That was crazy. Oh, my goodness. Damn. That was insane. He kind of got clipped early on, too. He got clipped with a big shot. Damn. That was insane. Oh my God. I'm trying to watch the replay on this. That shit was crazy. Hey, yes, sir. Good. Appreciate it, Fight Flow. Yes, sir. Boom. That's exactly how I saw it. Because I was thinking, yes, we've seen Dante Johnson crack before. His chin has been cracked, but it was on the amateurs. You know what I mean? But we saw with, what's his name? Darian Abbey, we've seen him cracked multiple times. He has 4 pro losses before this, and 3 out of 4 of them were by knockout. So I'm like, against guys that I think are worse than Dante Johnson. So, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, no, he's talking. See, that's the thing. Dante Johnson, I like him. I think he'll be good in the UFC. He's so young. Like, shit, we can't see it here. I think he's 26? I'm pretty sure. Can you guys see this? If I pull this up? Yeah, he's 26 years old. So, I mean, the kid is so young. I gotta stop this timer. Shit. There we go. So, I mean, he's only 26 years old. So, I mean, he needs time to probably develop. And he's going to drop down below, too, because yes, this fight was at heavyweight, but he's a light heavyweight. That's where he should be. So, after this, I can almost guarantee you he's going to drop back down to light heavyweight. It's just Darian Abbey is just not that good. Darian Abbey he's not that great. So, that was, hey, we got the call there. I think we got the perfect, I can pull this up. Can you guys see this? Sorry, this is... Okay, wait. We'll pull this up. Can you see this? Okay, so we got the picks going here. We got a first... So we got the perfect pick for the first one. We got a perfect pick. We got Johnson round 1 knockout. So starting the night off on a good note. Like that one a lot. Now, I'm not super confident in this next one. Now, I do think he wins this fight, and I'm actually decently confident he gets the job done. But the round 1 knockout, I'm not very confident in. I do think Souza comes in and he crashes the pocket early on. So, if Christian Perez gets hit with anything crazy, I think he's probably screwed, because we haven't really seen him deal with any major adversity. Christian Perez, he looks really good when he's the one leading the charge. When Christian Perez when he's the one moving forward and he's the one doing pressure and he's the one that's really like in your face, because he taunts dudes. He has a really good tape. If you go watch some of his earlier fights, like he's taunting dudes and he's like talking to them and in their face. When he's doing that, he looks good. But when he is on the other end of it, when guys are walking him down, it's not as good. One of the fights that I can think of, it's a good example of this. So he fought Samuel Alvarez, I think that was his name. Can you guys see this? Yeah. When he fought Samuel Alvarez, he got the round 3 knockout on bro, and he looked really good. But the thing is when he, in the earlier rounds, in the earlier rounds, he was styling on Samuel Alvarez, and he was looking really good, and he was just a step ahead with the striking. He was landing these big leg kicks, and he's just really chopping at Samuel Alvarez's legs, and it was a problem. Samuel Alvarez, he could damn near barely walk towards the end of that, and it was a major problem for him. But, Samuel Alvarez, towards the 3rd round, he kind of knew. He's like, shit, I'm down 2 rounds to nothing. I got to just basically walk this dude down and give myself a chance of, I need to finish or I'm going to lose. And once he started to walk Christian Perez down, he started to make it a bit more competitive. He was landing some shots. He rocked Christian Perez with a couple big shots. He didn't stumble him, have him on his ass about to be knocked out or anything like that. Christian Perez was still winning, but it went from when the Samuel Alvarez was the one being pushed back, he was having major problems. But when he finally started to just put the foot on the gas and go forward, that's when he started to have success. And that's what I think is Christian Perez is going to have a problem against the guy like Manuel Souza. Or Manuel Souza is the type of guy, he's all gas, no brakes. He is just going to walk you down. He doesn't care. He's just going to keep pushing forward and put the pressure on you. And I think Christian Perez is going to struggle with that. I do worry about him. Got the chat, McVomit TV. Hey, McVomit TV, I remember you, brother. You're in my comments all the time. I appreciate you, gang. Odds is so wide. On which one, McVomit? The next one or the last one? Because they're both pretty wide. Christian Perez, what is he at right now? But appreciate good to see you, McVomit TV. I remember you, brother. You've been commenting on my videos, so I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support. Brandon R. Abby has no shot in the UFC. Yeah, might be if 5 finishes tonight. Sosa got the W over Ruffy on his resume. Yeah, that win was really impressive. It was a while ago too. I don't know how many years ago that was. Can you guys see this? Okay, yeah. It was a long time ago. But still, I mean, nonetheless, it's a very good win. What was it? 2019. Yeah, so 6 years ago. So Mauricio Ruffi's obviously looked a lot better since then. The Fighting Nerds guys. But yeah, I mean, you cannot discredit that win at all. And he was kind of hurt early on. He was kind of in trouble, and he bounced back, came through in the second round, got it done. So yeah, if he got a win over Mauricio Ruffi, we saw what he did to Bobby Green. But I agree with you. Abby has no shot in the UFC. That's kind of what I was thinking too, because people's reasoning for picking Darian Abbey was very valid in the sense of, okay, you got Dante Johnson. He's stepping up on short notice, and he has to fight from a light heavyweight where he should be to a heavyweight where realistically he shouldn't be, because that's the one time we saw him get knocked out was at heavyweight. So that reasoning was totally valid there. Completely valid. It's just, literally, for me, all it came down to was I just didn't think Darian Abbey was that good to make it a problem. You know what I mean? If it was two UFC guys, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's a huge factor to consider. So I would probably have something on Darian Abbey. I might have picked him even, but it's just we've seen him get knocked out so many times, and he just went chin for chin. It was literally Dante Johnson versus Darian Abbey was just chin for chin. They both landed big shots. Dante Johnson ate a couple of them, but Darian Abbey couldn't eat them in return. So it's kind of what I was thinking here too, because it was like we've seen Dante Johnson, all of his pro wins came by knockout, so you gotta figure he got some power in his hands. He's a specimen too. If you look at his earlier fights, I mean, this dude is very athletic, very strong, very powerful. We got the chat. It's so wide. Might be so nice. Might be 5 finishes tonight. Yeah, we talked about that. Sosa got a W. Yep, on his resume. A little off topic, but can we talk about how gross Dern versus Verna? Hey, don't disrespect my girl Verna, the most handsome woman in the UFC. And I mean, and then you got the most beautiful versus the most handsome. So you got both ends of the spectrum. You know what I mean? That's pretty funny. I do, honestly, Mackenzie Dern is a bit, I don't want to say people sleep on her, but, I mean, her ground game's crazy. Verna got a good ground game, too, so, I mean, I like them both, though. I like them both. Based on... Oh, yeah, no, it's true. You got the one of the most beautiful, and you got probably the most handsome. Maybe you got Whaley in there, I mean, the handsome... The list, or maybe you got nah, you can't. I was gonna say maybe just Andrade, but nah, you can't put her there. You can't put her. She's not up there. She's not at that level. Verna, you got one eye looking at you, one eye looking. That's another level of handsome. We got another level there. But that's funny, man. Oh, I guess make sure I'm up to date on this. I know you guys can't really see it, but like right here. Right here, I got my iPad. I got my little iPad right here. I got the fights up because I was trying to think. I was like trying to make it so where I had my AirPod. I got my AirPod going to the iPad, and I got the stream on the computer. So it's like it's kind of tricky figuring all this out. It's my first time streaming, so you got to forgive me if anything's a little wonky or weird or whack or anything like that. But feeling pretty good so far. We got the first pick. We got a perfect pick on that. I'm pretty excited. I kind of figured this was going to be a pretty quick card because I was looking through this. I was like, okay, the first fight, obviously that probably was the most likely to be a finish. Second behind that is probably Yakiaya versus Lorenz. That shit has to go under. You got to imagine it does. And then Trent Miller versus Ryan Gandra. That probably goes under. I do think Damon Wilson versus Marcio Barbosa, that probably does go under too. I think this fight, the next one, Manuel Sosa versus Christian Perez, if any fight is going to go the distance, it's got to be this one. That's why I'm not very confident in that round one knockout pick here. It's just one of those fights where these guys are going to be crashing out more than normal because they want the finish, they want the contract. So I could see, if this was a normal UFC fight, I could easily see these guys going to a decision. And they definitely could. I just thought the best value in terms of the points on Tapology was probably to pick Manuel Sosa for the round 1 knockout, because he comes out aggressive. He comes out to knock your head off. So, but I don't want to take any action on the over or under here. This was just purely a value like points play almost for this one. But if any fight's gonna go over, it's probably this one. I got early finishes for all of these. Normally, I like picking decisions because I think that's probably the most safe bet to do as a pick, unless it's like 2 crash outs. Like this one, the first fight, for sure, this was a clear early. You got to pick a round 1 knockout, either side. Even if you took Darian Evie, you got to pick a round 1 knockout. But this one, yeah, it's probably a little dicey. This easily could go to a decision, or it could be a late finish even. It could be a round 2, round 3. But I think Lorenz versus Yakiev, I think this dude is going to get to his back. It's going to be bad. I think it's going to be... It's the tough thing. I was looking for the betting lines on this one. I was trying to find some value for you guys, but there's really not much, because you got to take the coin toss here. Because I was looking, the sub and the KO props are basically coin tosses. One was, I think, sub was minus 120. KO was like plus 105. So it's like, you're taking a coin toss because he's going to take it to the ground. And we've seen Abdul Rahman, all of his wins, except for one, have been ground and pound TKOs or submissions off the ground. So he gets everyone to the ground and finishes them, except for one guy. And the one guy he didn't do that to was an undefeated Russian at the time. I'm blanking on his name. Is like Yuri or Nikolai. Yeah, Nikolai Kovalchenko. Now he's not undefeated anymore. He's 11-2, I believe. Yeah, 11-2. So obviously he's lost now, but I mean, still, I don't think... Okay, he got knocked out one time, but when was this? 2023. Yeah, so, I mean, at the time, though, he was a 7-0 undefeated guy, so you got to put some respect on that win. And that's the only time he hasn't finished them, because as you guys can see, too, you can see ground and pound, triangle choke, ground and pound, guillotine choke, rear naked choke. I mean, guillotine, I mean, that was, this one was interesting, too. I know we got the next fight about to start, so we'll talk about this, but this fight was pretty crazy. If you guys didn't see my full YouTube video breakdown on this one, he gets Pauline Begai, the guy who fought Ilian Boafia in week 1 of the Dana White Contender Series. He gets him in a guillotine choke, and he gets him out of there, and he starts crying. Pauline Begai, he starts crying. Like, he was that upset of like, shit, I just got subbed in under 2 minutes. Like, shit, he starts breaking down and crying. I felt really bad for bro. I'm not laughing to like make fun of him, because that sucks. I'd be equally as upset, but it just goes to show. It's more so for Abdul Rahman of like, this dude, he puts people out. He's very, very dangerous. So can't sleep on him this week. But where are we going to go? Okay, we can go back to this screen. You guys see this? We got Christian Perez versus Manuel Sosa. We got Christian Perez coming out for the walkouts right now. Do a little refresh. Boom, there we go. Okay. Got the screens looking pretty good so far. Actually, everything's looking pretty good. Pretty damn good. This is my first time streaming, so I gotta kind of figure all this out on the fly here, so I apologize if anything's a little off. If anything's off or anything's kind of weird or anything like that, or anything that could be improved, please let me know in the comments, because I'm trying to make these streams as awesome as possible. I'm trying to make them as enjoyable and as cool and useful and everything as possible. I want to make them as good as we can. So please, if you have any recommendations at all, let me know in the chat, or if it's cool, let me know too. Either way, I appreciate it a lot. So thank you guys for watching. But yeah, we got Christian Perez coming up versus Manuel Sosa. I like Manuel Sosa, man. You look through this dude's tape. It's not going to show it as well in here, because you can look on his Tapology. You can see the promotions of where all these guys fight. Manuel Sosa has fought a wide variety of guys. He's fought guys at Bellator, LFA, PFL. You can see it right here. He's fought the wide competition, whereas with Christian Perez, it's all the Combat Global, which is nowhere near the same as a Bellator, an LFA, or a PFL. It's literally, you can see it. Combat to Americanas, Combat to Global. Oh shit, they just started. Fuck, I gotta start this timer. A little bit late. About 20 seconds late. Ooh, Christian Perez landed a big shot. Ooh, Christian Perez is looking good early on. Christian Perez taking it to the ground. He's taking it to a little ground control here. Okay. He's looking good early on. We know Christian Perez has some good takedown abilities too. He has some good takedowns. And he has good submission abilities. He has good submissions in his arsenal that he has. I'll switch you guys over to the screen too. Boom, there we go. Yeah, they're scrambling right now. They're scrambling. Perez is definitely up right now though. Perez is looking really good, honestly. Perez is looking really good. Nothing crazy. Almost seems like he's going for like a Kimura or something. Nice. He's trying to get to his back. No. No. Oh, yeah. Oh. He could get to mount here almost. Ooh, this Christian Perez is looking really good on the ground so far. Oh. Okay. Oh, he gets through the back too. Oh, he almost has a rear naked choke. He almost has it locked in. No, okay, no, he's out. Oh, man. Damn. Man, hey, Fight Flow, I appreciate you, brother. Everything's solid, bro. Great for first time touring. Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. So thank you. Man, this is kind of crazy. This fight's kind of a banger. Perez versus Sosa. We got, man. I mean, Perez is just on his back. Not a whole lot's going on in this first round, but I mean, Perez is definitely up one round here. So, Christian Perez, he switched to a minus 200 favorite too. Minus 200. The lines have completely swapped. I don't know though. I don't think this is necessarily a tell-all be-all for this. You know, yeah, Christian Perez is looking really good on the ground, and he's definitely probably going to win this round if this is where it continues to go. But it's not over yet. I don't know. He's landing a couple of good ground and pound shots too. You know, he's definitely up in this. That's for sure. But for the odds to completely flip like this, Manuel Sosa plus 140 dog, it's not bad value. I definitely would not hammer a Christian Perez money line at minus 180. That is not a good idea. Yep, they just said Sosa's never been finished. Yep, the one time he lost, it was a decision loss to the undefeated prospect from the PFL. I forget his first name, but Colgan. You know, he's a really good wrestler. So this is almost similar to how he lost that fight. But that was against Colgan, who was a D1 All-American wrestler. So for Christian Perez to be dominating him on the ground like this is kind of crazy. I can't say I saw this coming. This is interesting. I mean, for me right now, I got 1 minute and 43 seconds left. Christian Perez on top, pretty dominant position. The line reflects it. Christian Perez minus 200 favorite right now. Damn, that's kind of crazy. I didn't think it was going to go like this, honestly. I thought there was going to be more striking, but honestly, at the same time, you gotta understand, like, I guess Christian Perez, if he thought his best advantage was going to be to go for a submission on the ground, I'm just surprised he's able to really dominate like this. I mean, he is having full control here. I mean, Sosa really has no answer. He's not able to get up. He's not able to get to anything here. I mean, it does not look comfortable. I mean, this is not a good look for Sosa. Oh my goodness. He's getting back over. Okay, damn. Yep. Oh, he's still on top though. I mean, he's not able to get out of here. He's still trapped in here. I mean, he's not having a good time. I'm 43 seconds left in the first round. And my timer is a little bit off here, but damn, I mean, hey, Lucid, what's up, brother? How we doing? Got the over 1.5 rounds on this fight. Yeah, it's looking like that. I don't see Sosa getting finished. I mean, I don't see him getting finished at all. There's no way. Not in under 1.5. I think that line cashes here. Especially after this, you know, I mean, Christian Perez is looking very dominant and he's landing some good shots, but at the same time, it's not like he's in any spot to really finish this fight. I mean, it's just, I'm surprised too, because this is one of those fights where like these guys they're trying to earn a contract here. You know, this is like they're trying to get into the UFC. This is not how you do it. I mean, I don't know what to really think of this first round. I mean, the first round just ended for me. God, my timer was a little bit off on that one, but that's crazy. I did not think that first round was going to go like that. I mean, that's a bit wild. I mean, Perez is up one round. I mean, what's his live odds right now? Minus 238. So they got Perez. I mean, he's obviously up 1-0. I just hope it's not a 10-8 round. I mean, it shouldn't be, but I mean, he was pretty damn dominant. What was the control? 4 minutes and 34 seconds? That damn near could be a 10-8. Oh my goodness, that is not a good look. That is not a good look. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was pretty brutal. Manuel Sosa, he performed better against, what's his name? The Colgan guy. I gotta think of his first name. This is gonna piss me off. What was his name? They're not showing me his name. Archie Colgan. I mean, he's a undefeated prospect in the PFL. D1 All-American wrestler, 12-0. I know you guys can't see his record. It's 12-0 though. Okay, we got the second round about to start. Make sure the timer, we got it right this time. Okay, boom, we're up. He just did the Imanari roll. He went for the Imanari roll. He just went for it again. He did that literally 2 fights ago. He went for him. He literally did that shit on the regional scene 2 fights ago. Now he's going for the guillotine. This is close. Okay, no, he's back up. Okay, now Sosa has him controlled against the cage. You know, I'd be worried, though. I hope Perez didn't gas out there. In his last fight, Christian Perez, his last fight, it was a karate match, and he damn near gassed out. He looked really terrible in those later rounds about a year ago. I don't know. He really went all balls to the walls in that first round. I'd be worried. Now, it almost looked like Sosa's going for an armbar or something. No. Now Perez gets to his back. I don't know what Sosa's doing here. That line is Christian Perez minus 250 favorite still right now. I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking here. He could have gotten up earlier. Now Christian Perez is on him against the cage. I don't see him getting out of this. This is probably the absolute worst position he could be in. I mean, the only worst spot he could be in if it was Christian Perez was backpacking on his back right now. That's about the only better spot he could be, or worst spot Manuel Sosa could have. This is horrible. Yeah. Oh, he's got a choke in. Oh, no, not quite. Sosa's staying alive here, just barely. Ever so slightly. He's staying alive in this. Christian Perez is in full mount, though. This is brutal. This is horrible. Manuel Sosa is looking like piss right now. He is looking like absolute horseshit. He's being dominated on the ground. This is god awful. Now, Christian Perez is not getting a contract. I'll tell you this right now. He's not getting a contract. This fight's not going to it. It's going to go to the scorecards. I'd be very surprised if Christian Perez submits Manuel Sosa here. I'd be very surprised. So if they're going to do this for another 7.5 minutes, it's going to be a bad look. He's getting some good ground and pound shots, but he's not going to finish this shit. There's no way. It's not a good look, though. I mean, he's trying to flatten him out almost here. And he's doing decently, but this is just, I mean, this is the full mount. That's just not a good look. I don't know what Manuel Sosa's thinking here. I don't know what he's doing. This is a horrible look. This is god awful. I mean, at this point, he could try and escape out of this too. He's no longer in full mount. I don't know what he's doing. He's just accepting bottom position. He's not even trying to get out. Or maybe Christian Perez is just that good on the ground. I'm very surprised about this. I can't say that I thought this fight was going to go like this. Yeah, how many minutes? 7+ minutes of control time. Christian Perez, you just pissed away a contract. Congratulations, pal. You just pissed away your contract. You're not getting shit. You're going home, and you're not getting the damn contract. I mean, what is the game plan here? He's going for the Kimura? He's not getting shit. No, you're not going to. They're getting back to the feet, though. Okay, they're finally back on the feet. There's a minute and 35 seconds. What are they going to do with this? Because Christian Perez, actually, I mean, to his respect, like, he was landing some shots. He was landing some damage on the ground. Now, it's just a matter of Christian Perez minus 810 favorite, though. Better hope he's not gassed out. Manuel Sosa's getting fucking worked, though. Manuel Sosa, you gotta put the pressure on, brother. You gotta put the pressure on. This is horseshit. This is abysmal. I don't know, though. I wouldn't count this out. I would not count this out. Christian Perez is grappling a ton, and he's the one on top trying to control him. This is going to be interesting third round. This is going to be very, very interesting. Fight flow. I know Dana doesn't like decisions on Dana White Contender Series, but I feel like there's been a good amount of skill shown from him against a good opponent. That's very true. This is a high-level ass fight. If this was on a regular fight night, this would be an impressive fight. Oh, Christian Perez is tired. Oh, Christian Perez might be fucked. Oh, no, he got a takedown. This is bad. If Manuel Sosa doesn't have any more gas, if he's going to gas out, he's screwed. He's probably fucked here. Christian Perez is damn near death gas, though. These guys are both very, very tired. I don't know. This is This third round is going to be very, very interesting. This is going to be a very interesting third round. I thought Manuel Sosa. That's the problem. There was another fight with Manuel Sosa. I can't think of which one it was. It might have been. Wait, fuck, no. It might have been the Archie Colgan fight. It was one of these fights. No, maybe it was this Lucas Barros. No. It was one of these fights. I forget which one it was. Where Manuel Sosa he's looking so good on the feet, and he starts to get tired at the end, and then he just shits the bed. He just completely shits the bed. Oh, wait, fuck. Oh, I paused my thing. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, no, we're good. But I forget what fight it reminds me of, but there was a fight. It was the same thing. Manuel Sosa, his takedown defense looks so damn good early on, but then he starts to get tired just a tad bit, and then it goes away. Like his takedown defense just shits the bed. It makes no sense. I don't know what happens to him, but it's kind of crazy. I don't know. These guys, Christian Perez, I mean, he was tired towards the end, but he's got... this line is kind of crazy. This line's tightening up as well. Christian Perez is now a minus 180 favorite, about to go into this third round. This is very, very interesting. I don't know why they're putting it that way. Christian Perez is obviously up 2-0. They think Manuel Sosa might have a chance at a finish here. I don't know. If anything, I think the value is probably Christian Perez minus 140. I don't know. I'm not touching this shit. Fuck this. These guys are both death gassed. But if there's any value here, it's probably the Christian Perez minus 140. Because at least he's shown he's able to dominate on the ground. And he was looking, they were both death gassed, but he was still able to control him on the ground. I think if Christian Perez, it's even odds right now. Even odds. We got even odds. I don't know. I feel like the value is probably, I feel like we're behind here. We got to be behind. Oh, fuck. I forgot to start the timer too. God, we'll bring it down. We'll bring it down to 4 minutes. I'll start you at 4. We got 22 seconds. This line is even. I don't know what they're thinking here. What the hell are they thinking? The value's got to be Christian Perez, but I mean, he's getting rocked. They think he's going to finish him. I don't think he's going to finish him. I don't know if he's going to finish him here. Oh, I thought he might have illegal kneed him. That could have been kind of crazy. It's even though. I don't know if he's going to finish him here. I don't know. We have 4. Okay, got the timer started. Okay, boom, we're up. 4 minutes. Oh, Christian Perez is death gassed. He's death gassed. I mean, minus 115 line though. Either guy. I don't know. I feel like the value is Christian Perez. I don't think he's going to get finished here, is he? He might. I don't think he will though. It's minus 15 both ways. Nah, I think if anything, Christian Perez might be worth a live shot. I'm not going to lie to you. Because I had Sosa in a parlay. Might have to do. I feel like whatever we do, it's going to be the wrong move. This is not good body language, though. I think it's worth a live shot. I'm going to do 0.15 unit on Christian Perez live money line. He's up 2 rounds right now. If he just survives, that's probably the best play here. So we'll take the little play on Christian Perez. This could age like absolute shit, but he has 2 minutes left, or 3 minutes left he has to survive. If he survives, he's going to win this. Oh, I mean, he's getting clipped, but he's up. Oh, see, that's the thing, man. Manuel Sosa, this is what he struggles with. His takedown defense starts to go to shit. Oh, but he's sprawled though. Oh no, we might be screwed on this. I'm not gonna lie, we might be screwed. This is close. This is gonna be a bar burner. Yeah, it's probably gonna be over. Christian Perez is fucked. Damn it, we should have stayed off. I should have stayed off of that one. Damn. Christian Perez, he's going to get finished. There's no way. He's going to get knocked out. He is not. He's wobbling on his legs and he's standing. He didn't even get hit. Yeah, he's fucked. Yeah, he's going to get finished. Yep. It's a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. He's fucked. Yeah, he's so fucked. He's barely hanging on. He's barely hanging on by a thread right now. That's it. It's over. Damn it. I knew it. That was just like a switch. Damn. That is crazy. Oh my goodness. Damn. That is insane. Hey, that Vegas was up on that one. Vegas was honestly, fuck Perez. He's a pussy. That was dog shit. That was the worst. Dana White's Contender Series performance. You're gonna do that? That was weak as shit. That was so soft. That was pussy. I thought he was going to at least try to do something. I mean, all right, I'm ripping him a little bit too much. I mean, I get it. Trying to secure the win by any means possible. I get it. I don't want to rip on him too much. But at the same time, Dana White's Contender Series, you saw what happened in that first week. That first week, they got ripped for not going for the finishes. So for that type of ground and pound, it was kind of crazy. Fight flow. Souza looks like he has a chance. If he can keep it on the feet for an extended period of time, he will, bro. Yeah. He got it. That was crazy. Shout out to Souza, though. Oh, my goodness. Thank God. Well, let's stop the timer. Get that out of here. Thank God, though, dude. Oh, my goodness. If Christian Perez won that, that's the type of fight where you're rooting for Souza on that because you just know Christian Perez, if he wins that fight, he's not getting a damn contract with that shit. So you got to at least, good for Souza. At least he's getting the contract for sure. He has to get one. I mean, he got worked the first 2 rounds, but nah, Dana will give him a contract because he was able to dog it out. He'll for sure get a contract. Make sure I'm up on the chat. Yeah, that's just so, I mean, it's smart, like if it was a fight night card, it would make a lot of sense, like, all right, win by any means possible, get the W on the record, but just the Contender Series, it's like, even if you win the fight, that's what Ilian Buafia, you figured out the first week, it's like, dude, you can still win the fight, but if you act like a pansy, you're not going to get a contract. Shout out to Souza. I'm not going to lie, Christian Perez was looking pretty soft there. That was a bit disappointing, because I actually like him. I think Christian Perez is pretty good. Yeah, good sportsmanship. You love to see it. All right, well, that pick aged like piss. Then we took a little live sprinkle on him, so that aged like piss as well. Aged like sour milk. Send Perez. Yeah, for real. For real. Man, his striking's not that bad either. Like, it's just against lower level competition. I guess maybe it's just lower level competition. He's looked good. But yeah, that was abysmal. That was... He turned into fucking Torres Finney in that fight. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, that was a banger. Just because, like, Manuel Sosa, I thought he was too gassed. I'm not going to lie. Because that's what, in some of his earlier fights, it was like, once he started to get gassed, his takedown defense went from like 10 out of 10 to just like 0 out of 10. Like, it went just absolute switch. And in that fight, it looked very similar, like it started to go downhill, but that third round, it was that Christian Perez, he shot that takedown in the third round and he was able to sprawl. He was like, I mean, his body was damn near like parallel to the mat. And at the second, I was like, all right, he's sprawling now. He figured out the code. He cracked the code. And yeah, he started to get it back. That's so shitty though. It's like, it was a pick 'em with the odds. And I was like, okay, the value's on Christian Perez. Cause I mean, like, he's up 2-1. If he can just literally survive and he's basically shot, I want to see the takedowns he shot here. He went 4 out of 9 on takedowns. And some of those were some half-ass takedowns. So figured if he could have survived, he could have done it. But, yeah, that's crazy. So I guess, what are we at on the night? Right now, okay, I mean, it's going to be a 25, yeah, it's not looking like a, as long as, what's his name, as long as Abdul Rahman Yakiev wins, it's going to be a plus 0.1 unit on the night, so it's not necessarily a, run home and celebrate type of win, but, you know what I mean, at this point, I don't know, I'm kind of just, because we could, if there's any line I'm considering at this point, it's definitely not Ryan Gandra. That's for damn sure. I'm not putting a cent on that man. I'd rather kill myself than put a cent on him. But Marcio Barbosa, that the line is completely shot. That line is just skyrocketed. Minus 625 for Marcio Barbosa right now is absolutely insane. But what's him and Abdul Rahman Yakiev is damn near unplayable as well, though. That's the thing. Minus 1200 is like absolutely insane. You can't play that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was a sick fight though. That shit was kind of crazy, man. That was a banger though. Oh, get this out of here. Hey, there we go. Yeah, dude, trying to like figure out all this like chat and everything is kind of crazy, but I think we got a good run on it so far. Okay, this pick was... Okay, we still got the pick, though. You know what? You win some, you lose some. We still got the pick, though. And the KO prop. Okay, no, we'll take that. We will take that. So we got the perfect round 1 knockout for our boy Dante Johnson. And then we got the Sosa by knockout. You know, we'll take it. We will take it. we will take it. Off to a pretty damn good start so far. So, Yakiaev submission round 1. Come on. We need our boy to come through here. We need him to cash us here. We need him to come through. We need him to clutch up. I think he does it. Now, Lorenz does have some power in his hands. It's just we haven't seen Yakiaev really, like, clipped or put out before. So, like, that's why I'm not really worried. I know he did have one loss. It was his amateur career. It was a decision loss, I believe. Yeah, his one loss was as an amateur decision loss. So, I mean, it was 2019, 6 years ago. I'm not putting a ton of weight behind that. You know what I mean? So, I think he comes in here. I think he gets the job done. Especially, I've looked through his recent tape. It was an easy watch, except for this shit was long. 5 rounds, 5-minute rounds. Long ass fight. But, I mean, the Poland guy fight, the Jackie Jean fight, these guys got put out very early. Now, I hope our boy Yakiaev does it here. He should be able to get the job done. Alik Lorenz, he got starched by the guy who fought earlier today. What's his name? Darian Abbey. So that just kind of goes to show we've seen the level of competition that Darian Abbey is at. And it was years ago, 4 years ago, but still, we saw Alik Lorenz. We saw him get clipped. We saw him get put out by Darian Abbey in 33 seconds. 33 seconds. Hey, Coastal Carolina, what's up, brother? How we doing? Good to see you. Update, Darian Abbey is dead. But I told you, I was like, whichever one of us had the right pick on that, neither of us were going to look like a genius, man. It was like kind of rolling the dice and praying whoever won there. But I'm definitely impressed with Dante, and so yeah, no, 100%. It's been a crazy night so far. I mean, this Dante Johnson, he was getting hit. You know, if that's the thing, if Dante Johnson had a shitty chin and if he had chin problems, he would have been fucked. He would have been out of there. Because you got to give Darian Abbey the respect at least. Like, he did land the big shots that kind of, I'm not going to say like really like messed Dante up, but you could tell he felt those shots coming his way. So shout out to Darian Abbey. He still did his thing. Both these guys took this fight on short notice too. That was the thing that kind of pushed me towards Dante Johnson. Is his last fight I actually watched. He had like his cameraman. He released like a documentary, like a kind of like documentary, like on the road video with him, where they like went through like all his like prep and everything. And it was a month ago. So I figured, okay, shit, this guy, he was in great shape for light heavyweight a month ago. Because when was this fight? You guys can see this? Yeah. This was, oh no, wait. Oh, that was today. That was James Ford, July 27th, 2025. So a month ago, he was in great shape for light heavyweight. So I figured, all right, if he's fighting up at heavyweight, that's better than having to cut down a weight class. At least he can put on a couple pounds. And he's been fighting so often this year. I'm like, all right, he fought 4 times in 2025 so far. So he's probably staying in year-round shape. Whereas Abbey, I think, what was his last fight? It was a couple months ago. I think it was March maybe? Am I right on that? Yeah, March 20th, 2025. So I think, yeah, it's a little bit further ago. It's just you couldn't tell if he was in shape or not because both these guys took it on short notice. But either way, it was 2 not extremely skilled heavyweights. I mean, it was flipping the coin. And yeah, so I mean, I can't brag about that one taking the -2 whatever 50 or some shit. So I wouldn't be surprised if Dante isn't signed tonight. Ooh, I wouldn't be surprised if he's not signed tonight. I don't know, maybe. I feel like a round 1 knockout, you gotta get signed, even though it was kind of sloppy, low key. Well, because who was I can't think of the one girl who was really young on the Contender Series last year, and Dana, like, she won her fight, she looked really good, but Dana was like, hey, like, you're too young, you're not quite ready, like, we'll get you in the PI for a year or 2 for you to develop, and then we'll bring you into the UFC. It could be like that. I wouldn't be completely mind blown, but it kind of felt like a woman versus man thing, especially like a heavyweight guy. I don't know. I feel like Dante Johnson probably gets a contract, even if he's not ready. Because I kind of agree with you there. Flo. Like, I don't even know if he's necessarily ready for the UFC. I think he would have been better off taking a year in the regional scene. But at the same time, heavyweight's so damn sloppy. He probably could beat some lower level heavyweights. I just seen Cannonier get emoted out. Man, shout out to Cannonier, shout out MVP. I love them both, dude. That was rough. I said in my full card breakdown or one of my videos, I was like, that felt like watching my parents get divorced, man. That was a tough watch. It's just like, that was like the worst possible matchup. I want to see both of those guys fight 5-6 times a year, and I want to see them style on whoever they're fighting 5 or 6 times a year. I don't want to see two of my favorites to go against each other. That sucked. That was awful. MVP looked great, but at the same time, I just think, can you have a quick fight? Got cracked, fought a can, got the, yeah, honestly, yeah, pretty much. But at the same time, that's the thing, Flo. That's the thing, though, is like Dana at least signed that can, or he brought him on the Dana White Contender Series. So like, it was can. I don't want to call Dante Johnson a can. I'll say inexperienced, potential, not the best, but potential. Yeah, versus can. It was a can crush there for sure. Let me see Contender team. I've said this. No, wait. Oh, they're teammates. Oh shit. Wait, he's MMA Lab? Wait, is he? Is he actually? I'm surprised. Wait. No, maybe he's training there. I don't know. No, I thought he was MMA Lab. But I wouldn't be surprised, or I wouldn't be upset with a big upset here. It won't happen. But if it did, it would be great. We don't need any more guys. Honestly though, I like Yakiayev better than fucking Khamzat, dude. Oh my god, that. I feel like people, honestly, shout out to the MMA Guru for kind of talking his shit about that, because everyone is kind of like being so soft, and they're kind of like pandering to like people saying like, if you thought that fight was boring, you're like a total casual and like you're an idiot. Like, no, dude, that was just a boring fight. And that's what I was telling people in my full card breakdown. What fight was it? If you want to see some fun grappling, literally go back and watch Manuel Sousa versus Paulo Laia. This was a fun grappling fight. This was fun, good grappling. They were going for a ton of submissions. Like, this was fun grappling. Dude, DDP versus Khamzat, that shit was ass. That was genuinely so boring. I was at the bar watching it with my boy, and we were just like, fuck, man, dude, this, like, because all the fights before were absolute bangers. Another fight you're talking about, she was young as hell. That fight was a dumb move not to sign. Pretty that's what MMA needs. Yeah, honestly, yeah, that's facts. That's facts. Because it was like, if it was like back and forth and she took a ton of damage, like, maybe I get it, but like, it almost felt like Dana kind of like thought of her as like his daughter or something, like, oh, like, let's like take care of you. I'm like, now you start to take care of prospects? Now you start to do that? Like, just put Leonard Kavanaugh against Charles Johnson, the prospect killer. I'm like, my goodness. Like, Sousa is a fade from now on. Easiest way to have a heart attack. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's facts. That is so facts. Are you kidding me? Dude, his takedown defense is just the second he starts. I mean, you get this. If you can survive 2 minutes with Sousa, you're going to take him down. That's crazy. Because we saw that earlier on. I saw that. I can't remember the fight it was. It was probably the Colgan fight, but I mean, that seems too obvious to me. I think it was a different one. Because Colgan, I mean, he's a crazy talented D1 All-American wrestler. Like, he's crazy, undefeated PFL prospect. Or is he Bellator? I thought he was PFL. Was he PFL? Now he's in PFL. But yeah, I mean, that dude is a beast with the wrestling. So that fight made sense. He got taken down. But yeah, that was atrocious. Christian Perez is not a wrestler. Very good ground game, very good submissions. Not a wrestler. So that was crazy. But facts, Coastal Carolina. I know we were talking about that earlier. Dude, no more. We don't need any more fucking Khamzats, man. We do not need that. That's the last thing we need. But yeah, Fight Flow. Yep, you know the fight I'm talking about. Yeah. And she seems promising. I think she'll be good. So this is fade from now on. Chechen will win because that's facts. Yeah, you saw when Khamzat came off the plane and he like immediately gave the belt to him. And he's just standing there with the belt, and Khamzat just like standing there like an awkward like kid of like he doesn't really like know what to do. That shit was so funny. Generally would rather watch Derek Lewis Jiu-Jitsu than Khamzat. Honestly, I'd rather watch Derek Lewis Jiu-Jitsu than Khamzat too. Honestly, I mean, I'd rather watch Derek Lewis try and eat like 20 Big Macs in 20 minutes than watch Khamzat fight again. I mean, honestly. Because that's the thing. I don't hate Khamzat. It's just Khamzat is a 3-round fighter. Khamzat in 3-round fights, bangers. Because then he can crash out. Like, even the Whitaker fight, yeah, jaw thing is kind of like, I don't want to call it a fluke, but at the same time, not the most normal thing. But, like, at least he's a crash out in 3-rounders. In 5-rounders, yeah, dude, fuck that. This is going to be awful. 25 straight minutes of Derek Lewis. Okay, I'd rather have that. I would watch Lewis versus the Blob, Shamil Gaziev, any day of the week over any 5-round Khamzat fight. Because it's like, other than that, it's like, Khamzat, what is he going to do? Like, if Khamzat goes against anyone who's competent, he's going to probably do the same shit. Unless he finally reaches a point where he doesn't care anymore. Because I feel like with Khamzat, he's not necessarily like he's not like a Khabib, man. Khabib was like, very like, when his dad was gone, he was like, I'm kind of out of here. Like, I don't want to fight anymore. Khamzat's like, dude, fuck the belt. I just want money. He's like, give me money. You're going to give me money, I'll fight. I want the belt because it'll get me more money. I want more money. You know, I feel like Khamzat's not really fighting for like, I want to be a triple champ. I want to, like, he's not that I want to kill everyone. That's not him anymore. He lost that. No, because his whole game plan was to clearly just suction get out the DDP and not give any space for a positive. Yeah, no, facts. Everyone was saying, oh, dude, Khamzat, most strikes landed in a title fight ever. Brother. Yeah, most strikes. Most strikes. Strikes, that's the key word there, strikes. Significant strikes? Hell no. Oh, goodness. I don't even remember what the damn line was for that. What was the line? Oh, I gotta look this up. Versus DDP. I gotta see what the total significant strikes on that shit was, because that was a dumpster fire. He landed 37 over 25 minutes. That is abysmal. That is god awful. That is god awful. And I forget too, like the total control time, it was like what, 24 minutes or like 23 minutes. Like, my God, man. At least like you're up 3 rounds, man. Just like try to make it remotely not like eye-clawing boring. Like just at least the last round, you know, at least the last round. Even the last 2 you should have, especially because he got the 10-8. So I mean, oh, that was so frustrating. Those are little brother punches. Yeah, facts. It's like you're not trying to hurt your little brother. You're like scared. Oh shit, we got this next fight already started. Damn, I got my headphones so damn low I didn't even see it. Ooh, we got Khamzat Jr. down. DDP felt worse after his sparring. Yeah, facts. Oh, Khamzat 2.0 lands a big shot. Oh, this is over. Ground and pound. Yeah, grounded. Yeah, oh my God, that was fast. Oh my God. Holy shit. I couldn't even start my damn timer in time. That was very, very fast. Holy shit. Fight Flow, I don't know if I'm ahead of you, brother, but he did. He just, I don't want to, I hope I didn't spoil it for you, Fight Flow, but damn it. Okay, we did not get the right call here. We got the round one. We'll take that. But yeah, he just knocked his bitch ass out cold. Sorry, brother. Did I spoil it for you, Fight Flow? If I'm ahead, my bad, brother. I'm sorry. Because I don't know about you, but like I got it on my tablet, and sometimes when I have it on my TV, it's like delayed. Like it'll like glitch and lag and like kind of slow down a little bit. But like on my iPad, it's like very fast. It's the fastest it is. Damn, I kind of went for the sneaky play though on the submission. I probably should have gone for the KO because Lawrence, he's never been subbed before, but he has been KO'd. But damn, that shit was, oh my God, that was brutal. All right, we are cooking tonight. 3 out of 3 on the night. Bang, cash money, baby. All right, so the bet just hit. We're up by 0.1 units right now. I mean, not the best night, but hey, profit's profit. We're not fucking complaining here. The white dude just folded like GM3. Damn near. They need to give GM3 just a can, bro. They need to give GM3. I don't even know who they need. I don't even. They just need to give him someone with just like give GM3 a win, bro. Like even give him an Edmund Shabazian rematch. Yeah, he just got his hand raised. Yep. Okay, dude, I'm slacking on these damn these timers, man. This shit's taking more conscious thought than I thought it would. Oh my goodness, 30 seconds. Holy shit. Okay, we're not gonna. I'm getting my timers right for the next one. We're gonna be locked in with the damn timers. Nah, bro. Like nah, bro. We were perfectly aligned, but I'm witnessing one of the greatest MMA rivalries unfold right in front of me. You versus your clock. Dude, the clock is up. I think the clock's winning. Yeah. I fucked it up in 2 fights so far. There's only been 3, so yeah. The clock is up 2 to 1 right now. Because I think I had this Dante one right. But yeah, no, Souza kind of screwed me. Or wait, no. Maybe it's this one. It was one of these two we had right. One of them screwed me up. This one, I completely shit the bed on this one. So, I mean, we're doing good, though. We're doing good so far on the night. We got 3-0 on the picks. We can see how we're doing in the rankings. See how we're doing. 100th. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Leaderboard. Boom. We're 100th, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're doing good. We're doing good. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. We got 100th right now. We'll take it. We will take it. We will take it. We will take it. That one, I don't know what... I think a lot of people probably didn't take Dante Johnson. That's probably what it is. If I were to guess, that's what I gotta guess on that. Yeah, I feel like that's got to be what it was. Because some people might have taken Christian Perez too. Because he was looking damn good. I should have stayed 10 toes down on that bet, man. The only reason we're down, we should be up over 0. Should be like 2.7 units right now. But it was just the damn... I took a live bet on Christian Perez because I had 0.25 units on Dante Johnson money line, Manuel Souza money line, and Yakiyaev money line at plus 106 odds, 0.25 units to bring back 0.5172 total. So that's basically like 0.25 or 0.26 units total. But then I wasted 0.15 units on Christian Perez live money line at minus 115. So we're at 0.10 units total on the night. This is where do we try and make a little bit of coin on top of what we have, or do we not even break even, or do we just take a light little profit for the night? I'll tell you what, I'm not putting shit on Ryan Gandra. We're not doing that. That is almost like a guaranteed pissing profit down the drain. I do not like that play. But I don't mind Marcio Barbosa. We could go for that. We could go for that. Now, I don't know how this damn... Dude, I feel like an old head right now with this YouTube live shit. Because it's very fun. I'm not going to lie. This has been fun talking with you guys. So, thank you guys so much. Fight Flow, Coastal Carolina, you guys have been really fun to interact with tonight. So, I got to say thank you guys so much for staying in here and talking with me. It's been very fun. You know, it's been a fun night. And we'll do this again next week too. This has been fucking awesome. So, I really had a fun time. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. I hope you guys found some value. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out the whole live streaming thing is kind of crazy, kind of interesting, kind of fun. A bit confusing. Hey, Fightful, yes. Hey, thank you, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Glad you're here, gang. Glad you're here. Yes, sir. I'm trying to figure this out on the fly too. I mean, I did one test stream earlier today too, and it was just unlisted though. So like the whole like moving parts and all this stuff, it's kind of confusing, or not confusing, but it's just like there's a lot of stuff going on, more than you'd think at one time. So it's like trying to focus on that and watch the fights too. It's kind of crazy. But okay, next up we'll get out of here. Pretty excited though. Top 100, pretty good. We'll get back to the picks though. Shit. Can you guys see this? Okay, there we go. Okay. Now, Marcio Barbosa. I feel more confident about this one because if we can go through this one, I felt like even if we were wrong for this one, I felt like we were sure going to get the round one knockout. That just made sense either way, whichever one of these guys. This, I'm not surprised either. I did think it was probably going to go over 1.5 if I had to pick on it. It was just for the point bonus, like getting the perfect decision. It would have been a lot easier to predict a round 1 knockout versus a 2 or 3, just like statistically. Third fight, this was good too. Round 1, it could have done knockout. It was a coin toss. I think the sub was minus 120, knockout plus 105. So the bookies thought the same thing there. I do feel more confident about this one though, but in the sense of I like the pick being Marcio Barbosa by round 1 knockout because I really think Wilson's only chance here is to really extend this fight because Marcio Barbosa is going to be way too dangerous early on. It's typically a gamble when picking a small stream to watch, but you seem like a cool dude who knows his shit. Def getting this up for me. Hey, Fightful, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, man. That means a lot. Hey, that means a ton, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So, yeah. Hell yeah. This is my first time streaming. I'm so glad you're subbing because like I got a ton of videos over all Dana White Contender Series, all the UFC events, but it's just my first time trying out the live stream and stuff because I figured, shit, we got to try it sometime. So this is my first time streaming, but yeah, I got a lot of videos. So obviously we got a little off week too. So I was like, all right, this is probably the time to dip my toes in the water with the streaming. So I'm glad you like it. I'll do this. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this for all these Dana White Contender Series at least, because it's been really fun. So yeah, because that's the good thing about, or it's like the shitty thing about is like we have an off week, but at the same time it's like it's been kind of been fun to try out the streaming thing, man. It's been pretty fun. But yeah, I mean, okay, where are we at? Okay, I'm not missing the timer this time. I'm not missing the timer. I am dialing the fuck in for this timer. We are getting the timer. Okay, I got it right here. Okay. Now we got what they're not. Okay, no, it's still a little pre-fight promo. Now, kind of like, if you got any suggestions too, for Fight Flow 2, like anything like in terms of like the layout, visuals, and anything, let me know too, because I'm all ears, brother. Well, how you feeling about streaming? I would have never known it was your first time. Oh yeah, no, it's been fun. It's my first time ever doing this, but it's pretty fun. I was a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I had a couple glasses of wine to kind of ease the nerves a little bit, but I mean, feeling great. I'm definitely not gonna be as nervous the next time. It's one of those things too. It was a little like more nervous at first because it was like I was just more so worried about like anything being like fucked up in terms of like the audio or like the visual or like in a bad echo or something like that, or like just something going wrong. That was kind of tweaking me out a little bit. So that was only like major concern, but it's been really good. I'm feeling really good right now. Hey, Lucid. Yes, sir. Lucid's back in the chat. Yes, sir. Hey, appreciate you, Lucid. Thank you. Hey, thank you for all the support, Lucid, too. You know, I see all your comments, brother. So thank you so much for all the love on all the videos. It's great to be able to say it to you now live, because, you know, I always respond to the comments, but, you know, it's a little bit different when you're talking to me live. So thank you so much for all the recent love, Lucid. And thank you so much, too, Fight Flow. Thank you for all the recent love, too. I'm glad to have you here, brother. So I really appreciate all the recent support, man. It's been so awesome. It's been so awesome. I really appreciate it. Because it's like, I mean, it's a little weird, like starting streaming like out of nowhere, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like I've never done this before, so like I'm used to like the videos and like recording it, but like when you're like talking to yourself, like you're not talking, like I'm talking to you guys, but like also talking to yourself where it's like silent, it's a little kind of like different. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's kind of funny. Hey, yes sir, Lucid always, brother. Yeah, hell yeah, always shout you out, gang. Yes sir, man. But yeah, it's been really fun. It's been a fun first card, especially when the picks are going right, man. I mean, like I feel like Lucid's seen me have some bad picks before. I mean, I feel like I got some good picks. Last week was pretty good. We've had a really good run. Actually, you know, we got a little bit of time. I feel like we can go over, if you guys want to talk about this. If you don't give a shit, it's totally fine too. I just thought it'd be kind of, you know, we got a couple minutes, because we've had some pretty good picks lately. It's just there was one week that was shit. What was it? It was, yeah, Whitaker versus RDR. Lucid probably was here for this one. This was a bad week. This was a 4 out of 12. But we had some really good weeks, like Lewis versus Teixeira, 11 out of 12. Holloway versus Poirier, decent. Tyra versus Parto, 9 out of 12. Delise versus Hernandez, 9 out of 12. DDP versus Chimaev, yeah, this one kind of screwed me up a little bit. Last week was pretty good. Walker versus Zhang, pretty good, 9 out of 12. This week, right now, we're 3 out of 5 so far. So I mean, it's been pretty good so far. So can't complain too much here. But yeah, no, it's been some up and downs, but it's definitely been a lot. I'm glad we're at least having a good night with the picks for the first time streaming. You know, at least it's there. Yeah, no, facts. Day one with 7 viewers is huge. Honestly, yeah, facts. I was so surprised, man. I was so surprised. I thought I was just gonna be talking to myself with 0 viewers. Yeah, I was pretty surprised. The bar was very low. I didn't think anyone would show up. So it's great to see you guys in here, man. It's been awesome. It's been so awesome. Okay, we got the walkout. We got the walkout from Barbosa right now. We are not missing this timer. I'm telling you, Flo. We are not missing this damn timer. I'm evening the score here. We're going 2-2. We're going 2-2 with the timer. We're not fucking up the timer here. I'm keeping an eye on it. But we got Barbosa coming out here. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be very interesting. You guys got, oh shit, we're a little bit up. Yeah, cool. The pick for me is Barbosa round 1 knockout. Do we crash out on the little bet here? Nah, fuck it. What are we thinking? Actually, I don't know. This is kind of stupid. This line is just so fucked. If I were to take anything, it would be Marcio Barbosa by knockout. It's minus 275 though. That's just not even playable. That is just That is an abysmal line. That's not even. What is it? Like Marcio Barbosa by KO in round 1 is minus 125. That's just, oh my goodness. Hey, Lucid, yep, at the end of the day, it's just fights. Anything can happen. Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, that is facts. That's facts. The one that really got me, I mean, that I can think of in recent times was the the Kevin Holland fight. Oh my God, the Kevin Holland D-Rod fight. I was confident in Kevin Holland, but man, they're fist fights. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. I got my black belt pretty quick on Verdict years ago, and I thought I knew enough to bet real money and never got one right. I vowed to never even attempt to predict a fight ever again. Nah, I feel you. I feel you on that, Flo. I feel you on that. Yeah. Yeah. It's just like, yeah, it's spot on. I feel like, too, it's like, sometimes when I look at people, like other people in the space that do well, it's like, I'm the type of person to where like I overanalyze everything. And I'm like, I do like to lean on my intuition, but I'm like, I love looking at like statistics and like looking at tape study and really analyzing that. And sometimes I feel like when you overthink shit, especially with this, it's like the people who can just kind of like dumb it down a little bit can even do better. Cause like, they're not like, well, what if this happens? Well, what if so-and-so shows up half a pound over and they show up after this fight camp with this training partner? It's like the people are just like, bro gets a lot of knockouts. Bro gets knocked out. It's kind of like finding the balance of that, you know, of like not hyper analyzing everything, but also not being an idiot. I don't know. It's kind of, I feel like it's a mix because sometimes I'm like in the same boat. Sometimes you start like hyper analyzing every little detail and it's like, well, I just lost that pick. So it's all about finding that balance. But that's what I'm more of the type of guy too, where like some people brag about like units and whatnot in terms of like, oh, plus 80 units or plus 5 units. But it's like, I just look at ROI too. Cause it's like, if you're betting 50 units and you bring back 5, it's like, you could have easily lost the farm in one night, you know? So I'd rather bet 3-4 units to get 1 or 2 back, you know, or 2 or 3 or whatever, you know, not like go all out in every single card. At least I'm more conservative in that sense. Oh shit. Oh, we're not missing the timer. We are not missing the timer. I'm keeping an eye on it. They're about to start. Okay, I've got the timer. I'm waiting with this timer. I'm waiting. They're doing a little. Barbosa jumped up though, minus 625. I didn't play anything on this one. I got nothing. Oh, it jumped back down. Ooh, okay. What timer? About to start. Okay, boom. We're up. Got the timer right. We got the timer. We're 2-2 with the timer. We are 2-2 with the timer. I feel you, bro. I did so much research so I could just bet for my pick to lose via outside. That's right. You're like, well, so and so bets they fight in Colorado all year round, and it's like they get starched, knockout, flying wheel kick round 1 in first 30 seconds. You're like, well, I'll go screw myself. Well, we got a good start so far. I mean, pretty competitive on the feet. Wilson is not bad. It's just he's not great. Like that, I feel like people are kind of sleeping on Wilson, but I just think Barbosa is just dangerous. I like what I've seen Barbosa too from like ever since he had that loss to Gabriel Santos. Ever since he had that loss, he started to look better and better and better. He seems more explosive because it says he's 27 years old. If he was in some like Jose Aldo situation where he says he's 27, but he's actually 36, would not be surprised because he seems a little older than he says he is. So far, back and forth though. I mean, Wilson's on the gas pedal. He's up a little bit. My timer's up. I'm about 341 right now, 340. Back and forth striking so far. Not a whole lot going. Not a whole lot. Wilson's up a little bit. I mean, very, very even. Holy shit. I was looking at my betting odds. They just locked up. Something big might have happened. I don't want to spoil it though. I don't want to look at it. Someone might have got cracked. Yeah, I don't want to see the odds. I just want to look at this. Oh, okay. I mean, striking back. All right, no, we'll turn the phone. Wait. Marcio Barbosa minus 345. Open back up, so maybe it was just a moment. I'm flipping the phone over, though. I'm not even going to look at it. Oh, shit. Oh, that's what it was. Holy shit. He just hit a nuke. Barbosa hit a nuke on Wilson. I don't know how he survived. It flatlined him. Oh my God. It flatlined him. He folded. He folded. He completely folded over. And then he just popped right back up. That was insane. Oh my goodness. I mean, Wilson looks pretty good though. I mean, he looks kind of recovered. I mean, considering he just folded like a pretzel, for him to be going back and forth on his feet, I mean, that was absolutely insane. I can't believe he didn't get knocked out. Maybe by the time he hit the ground, he woke back up. I don't know, but that was insane. But at the same time, Wilson's best chance is to win this fight in the later rounds. That is his best chance. We've seen Barbosa, when fights have gone to the second round for Barbosa, when they've at least started the second round, he is 1-2. That's his record. 1-2. So obviously, it is not leaning in his favor if this fight goes long. I'll be curious to see Marcio Barbosa, minus 620 favorite right now. I don't know if I don't have anything on Barbosa, but if I did, I'd be a little concerned. Because even though, I mean, we saw Wilson got flatlined. If he makes it to the second round, I mean, there's still 1 minute and 23 seconds left. He could get knocked out here. I would not be totally surprised. The thing is, though, there's no grappling here. So, I mean, it's not like Barbosa's really going to get very tired here. These guys are just striking back and forth. The first couple minutes were pretty uneventful, so I can't see Barbosa's gas tank really being too shot after this. He seems totally fine right now. And he's fucking landing. Oh my goodness. Dude, Wilson has a chin, because, I mean, he is getting rocked. Oh, he got knocked down. Oh, he's out. It's over. Yeah, it's over. Yeah. Okay. Hey, that cash, though. We got no bets, but we got the pick, though. We got Marcio Barbosa, round 1 knockout. We are eating tonight, boys. We are eating. We can stop the timer. We got the timer beat. Boom. Alrighty. All right, let's see. Let's get a little refresh going here. Boom. We are cashing tonight. This is huge. Okay, we got to check these leaderboards. 69th. Would you look at that? 69th. We will take it. That's the thing, though. That's the thing, though. Hey, Fight Flow, damn, you're on fire with the picks. Hey, brother, I feel like my picks are normally pretty good, but this is a good night. This is one of those nights, too, where, like, normally I'm a bit, like, more conservative with the regular fight cards. I like to take a little bit of, like, if I'm leaning one way or the other, but I'll lean with what I think is the safer pick. You know, even like, let's say if the line's a little bit wide, I'll still, if I think it's that accurate, if I think that's how it should be, I'll lean on the safer side. But usually for like the Dana White Contender Series, I will like to lean maybe for an underdog, just in the sense of big upsets are more likely to happen here than, let's say, like a main card on a fight night. So I'm down to lean a little bit for an underdog in a Dana White Contender Series, but this tonight just didn't seem like it. I think what really messed people up was just the first fight of the night. I think people were chasing the dog for that one. I just didn't see it. Because all these other ones, I feel like across the board, it's not like I'm some genius. I think a lot of people were on the same side, especially this fight. At least the Akiaev, a lot of people were on this one. I don't know about people taking Wilson, really, unless people thought it was going to extend long. Because obviously Marcio Barbosa, his record is 1-2 for fights that have started the second round. So I get why people could have taken that late prop, maybe took a sprinkle on that. The Christian Perez, I get why people might have taken him by a decision. That would have made sense too. I mean, he was damn near about to win it, so I mean, this easily could have not been a correct pick. But yeah, I think this is what screwed people. I think a lot of people. I was talking about this with my boy Carolina in the chat earlier, and even one of my my earlier YouTube video on this week 3, he was going. And because he literally told me, he was like, yeah, dude, like the public swayed me. They like the public perception swayed my opinion on this fight. And they ended up pushing me towards, what's his name? Darian Abbey, you know, because originally he said he was on Dante Johnson, but the public swayed him. So I think that's why, I mean, the line completely swayed. We can pull this up too, because this was, I just want to make sure, because I got this a little bit cropped. So make sure you guys can see it. Ah, shit. Okay, you're not going to be able to see this, but... Oh, this is UFC Fight Night. Okay, now let's take it down to... Dana White Contender Series Week 3. All right, you guys are not going to be able to see the names because I got this little cropped. My apologies. But if you can see this is the first fight of the night. This is Dante Johnson. Dante Johnson is the top number right here, and Darian Abbey is the bottom number. So, I mean, let's go to DraftKings. This is what I use for the most part. Dante Johnson, he finished at a minus 238. Yeah, you guys can see this. You see this? Yep. Yeah, you guys can see this. Minus 238 is where the fight was when it was about to start, 8:28 p.m. He started at a minus 580, which is insane. Usually when these lines completely flip like that, usually the betting odds know what they're doing. You know, like usually the bookies know what they're doing. Usually they get it right. But I think this was the perfect example of just the public opinion swaying it. I think everyone was like, the value's probably on Abbey. So they flipped it. Because this was not some like sharp, some crazy sharp movement of where someone dropped $100,000 on fucking Darian Abbey. Like, I think it was just a bunch of little fish in the pond, you know, just eventually swaying that lineup. But fight flow makes sense for sure. Yeah, no, like literally, I think this fight, I think this is probably the one that messed people up the most, just because I think it was the public consensus. I think a lot of other channels were kind of saying, that's what I think a lot of other channels, because I watch a lot of other channels too, they were all saying, not like necessarily picking Darian Abbey, but like saying he had more of a chance than people thought that the line suggested. I just personally didn't see it that way. I thought minus 500 is insane. You know, for a low-level heavyweight, minus 500 is absolutely insane. But I thought minus 250, that was the value. That's when, by the time I placed my bet, he was at a minus, what was he at? I think he was minus 238 by the time I placed it. Yeah, minus 238. That's what I got Dante Johnson at. So I was letting that line ride a little bit. So that ended up paying off. Oh, man, we got a little post-fight interview. Marcio Barbosa, he's crying. Man, shout out to Marcio Barbosa. Dude, I love seeing this stuff. Like, dudes, like, getting emotional after the fights and stuff. Like, man, it's so wholesome. It's like, man, you got to imagine the shit he's had to deal with, all the bullshit he's had to go through, and he finally made it to the UFC, man. This shit puts a smile on your face, man. Bring a tear to your eye. Make a grown man cry seeing guys like this fulfill their dreams. Very inspirational. Damn, yeah. Shout out to Marcio Barbosa. Shout out to bro. That's dope. Man. He's yapping too. He's going on. I don't know what he's saying. He's speaking in Portuguese or... Yeah, I don't know what he's saying, but shout out to bro. Shout out to bro. Shout out to bro. Man, that's dope. That's awesome. Well, we got one more. That's the thing though. The only downside is this is the fight I am the least confident about, because I think this line is completely shot. And this is going to be a nail biter. You know, this almost feels like, I wish if Carolina was still in the chat here, my boy, I wish he was still in the chat, because we were talking like about the Dante Johnson versus Darian Abbey being like, whatever side you pick on this, no one's leaving this fight. Whoever gets the pick right, no one's leaving this feeling like a genius. You know, it's kind of like all right, I got this one right. Today was my day. You know, I feel like this one's almost the same way. It's almost the same way. It's just Trent Miller is just not very good. Like, he's just not very good. Like, you hate to say that. It's like no disrespect. I just personally don't think he's a very high level fighter. Like, he just hasn't looked great. His striking's not great. And if you look at his record, majority of his wins are by knockout. I mean, I think he's like, 6 out of 8 wins by knockout? I think 6 out of 8. Yeah, 6 out of 8 total wins by knockouts. So, like, bro obviously has some power in his hands. But I think, if anything, I think he's more of a bodybuilder than an MMA fighter. That's where bro should be. He should be on the stage bodybuilding, because he has a 10 out of 10 physique. Bro looks great. You know, he has a great physique. Pull up bro's Instagram. You guys see this? I mean, you can see dude is yoked. I mean, dude is jacked. But in terms of the fight skills, not the best. Not the worst. But that's the thing that kind of threw me off about this fight, is like, I have no idea why this was the main event of the night. Why was this the last fight? I have no idea. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, in terms of what fight, yeah, obviously I wouldn't have put this fight at the very end, because it's like, yeah, it was going to be just a beatdown. But I mean, Christian Perez versus Manuel Sosa. Yeah, Christian Perez was being a little mini Kamzat out there, but I mean, at the same time, it was still a good ass fight. Very fun to watch. I mean, because you were able to saw Manuel Sosa kind of weather the early storm and come back. That, and even regardless of the outcome, even beforehand, we kind of knew it was like two high-level guys. This was going to be a good scrap. You know what I mean? Like, this was going to be a good fight. Whereas, even this, if this was the last fight of the night, I would have been like, all right, they know what they're doing with this one. This is going to be a crash out. Someone's getting put the hell out early on, and it should at least be competitive. I feel like they didn't do this one as the last fight of the night because, like, all right, it's the bro is a minus 1,000 favorite for a reason. It's probably going to be ass kicking, but the fight order is kind of weird. Because I feel like if any fight is going to be like a lackluster, like I feel like there's no, I don't want to say no way. I don't think this goes to a decision, but I don't feel like you're going to walk away looking like, oh my God, this was a very high level display of mixed martial arts. I feel like we're going to walk away from this being like, if you were to put me in, if you were to like take my iPad right now and change my screen from Dana White Contender Series to like a small fight organization in like South Dakota, and you were to like blindfold me and tell me which one was which, I probably would not have been able to tell the difference. Except maybe Ryan Gandra is Brazilian and they brought him in for that. So maybe I would have thought he was the Brazilian, probably is not from South Dakota. Other than that, but how good is Gandra? Not very good. Not very good, Fight Flow. Not very good. Yeah, that's the thing. That is the thing. It's not necessarily that that's like, you know, now that I think about how I said it, like, yes, I've kind of been ripping on Trent Miller, and then you're like, all right, how good is Gandra? Yeah, Gandra is not very good. That's why I'm kind of like, I'm least confident about this one, because the line is absolutely absurd. It is, what is Gandra at right now? Minus 520. We're going to pull this up. This is what I love. Betting odds calculator. Oh, betting odds. Nope. Betting odds calculator. I know it's a little bit out. Okay, cool. You can see this. All right. So, minus 520. Implied probability of 84, almost 84%. That meaning 84% implied probability means, well, obviously you know what it means, but for you to place a bet on this, you'd have to put a little bit of extra value on that, because obviously the sports books take a little edge. You know, they're not doing a coin toss. You know, they're always having their little edge. You got a roulette table. It's not red and black. They got green in there too. Same thing. So you'd have to weigh this at probably 85% chance probability at minimum to take any value of like, that's a good bet. 85% probability. If you think Ryan Gandra, if we're not saying you, Fight Flow, but I mean, like, if anyone thinks is that confident that Ryan Gandra wins at an 85% clip, they're mad. They're absolutely insane. It would be absolutely nuts to weigh him that high. Like, actually, it's kind of funny. Let me wait, because I before all these fights, I always take my own. Oh shit! I gotta switch account. I know you guys can't see this because I got a little bit of personal stuff up here, but before all these fights, I always take my notes on these. And then I go and I write what I think the odds should be before every fight. Why can I not find my damn notes? Okay. What did I put? Oh, okay. I put Gandra. I put him as a minus 300. And even looking back, like kind of on hindsight, I think putting him at minus 300 is kind of wide. I think that I put him at minus 300 because I just thought of Trent Miller as being so damn mid as a fighter that, like, I don't even think it's worth it. Well, you have him to win by KO round 1, so he can't be that bad compared to Trent. No, that's facts. In my full breakdown for this fight Flow, I called him I called Ryan Gandra the Temu brand Alex Pereira, because like he's not bad. I know I'm ripping on bro. Like, actually, let me. I literally, because I make these little graphics for my little fight breakdowns. I don't know how to pull it up. Let me pull this up. But what I'm getting at here is that Gandra actually trains with Charles Oliveira, or he has trained with him. I don't want to say he is, because I was looking at his fight camp. You guys can't see this, can you? Ah, shit. All right, you're looking into my Canva here. This is where the magic's made. All right, I don't want to say magic, but I'll get this shit out of here. There we go. There's a picture of Ryan Gandra and Charles Oliveira, because he was training at Shoot the Box. So excuse my little bit of a messy graphic, but there's Ryan Gandra with Charles Oliveira. They were fighting at Shoot the Box, and I looked at his what you call it, his Tapology profile, And it's Trent Miller. It doesn't say he trains at Shoot the Box. It's like Fabio Blanco. I know I'm not saying that right. You see it? Flavio Biano team. I looked them up. I tried to find them. They have pretty much no one. I looked on their Tapology profile. They don't even have it linked here, but I actually found it, and there were like 3 fighters in their total Tapology profile. So I couldn't find anything about this gym. But it was like, if you look at, all right, we'll pull this up though. In his recent pictures, he was posted up with Shooter Box guys. Someone recently, I actually found it on his Twitter. I'll find it here somewhere. Because he was training with a bunch of different UFC guys. How far ago is this? We're looking. Can you guys see this? Okay, you can see it. This is. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh, I know you can't see it. Well, pulled up. Yeah, Charles Rivera, he posted this March 29th. Yeah, you can see the date here. March 29th. So, decently recent. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty recent. He was training out there with Shoot the Box. I know you can't see it right above where my mouse is, like at the very top, right above his little name here. It does say Shoot the Box Diego Lima. So, that's where he was training. A couple guys. Hey, Marco Tulio, too. I don't know if you can see that. He was training with him, too. He's training with multiple UFC guys. So, I mean, he's obviously around a decent level of competition. At least, I don't know if he's training there full time, but at least he's there for periods of time. So, I mean, that's what kind of like gives me the lean to. I'm like, all right, at least he's training with a high level competition. Trent Miller, where's Extreme Couture? I forgot he was training there. I don't know. It's not showing. It is not showing. So, I guess, I mean, that's not a bad gym to be at. Extreme Couture has some good guys there. I know of recent there's been a little bit of ups and downs, but not bad overall. So, I don't know. I mean, it's such a low-level fight. If this was like a minus, I feel like minus 300 looking back, like on my original notes for this, I don't hate it. I'd probably place it similar. I might place it a little bit less. I feel like even minus 250 seems a little bit like, I just feel like Trent Miller has a knockout. He has a puncher's chance, but I feel like that's about it. Team Alex P sounds promising, to be honest. Damn near. Yeah, damn near. It's like, if you want, like, he has, like, he kind of, like, in his recent fights, too, especially, he's had this kind of, like, almost like a Poetan style where, like, he's, like, kind of slow, but then, like, he'll, like, pounce and go for it. Like, I don't know. It kind of reminded me of it a little bit, but, Signature also batters their guys in sparring. Got to run counter. I feel like that's likely what happens. The thing is, though, I'm kind of testing my own ball knowledge here. I know Trent Miller, he's what? He's like 8-2 or some shit. He's like 8-2. I don't know if he's been knocked out. I know he's been submitted twice. We're going to test my ball knowledge here. How much do I know ball here? 8-2. Yeah, we got that. I think it's 2 submission losses. Yeah, so 2 sub losses. So it's kind of like we haven't seen him knocked out yet. So there is a chance of, like, maybe he gets it done by a knockout. Maybe it's a sub. We've seen him sub twice. His ground game is not great. But the thing is, what's his name? Timu Alex Pereira, he does have submissions. I believe he has two. Testing the ball knowledge here. 2 submission wins. Come on, we're on the money. 2 submission wins, 3 KO wins. So it's like, and he can go to a decision too. So it's like, I feel like he can hang anywhere this fight goes. He should be the better fighter all around. The only concern here is that you can see, obviously, the 1 knockout loss. Trent Miller, he does have 6 out of 8 wins by knockout. I know that. I don't even need to test the ball knowledge. I know that. But so it's like, there is the chance. Hey, Mew. Hey, Jacob, first time live stream, doing great. Just stumbled on this. Awesome. Thanks, Mew. Appreciate you being here. Fight Flow, what does Gandra's losses look like? I'm trying to think. What is he? Has he been knocked out? What was it? I don't think he's been subbed. Yeah, 1 knockout loss. So that's the only loss he's had so far. And it was 2022. So it's been a long time. It's been a minute. So I'm not too worried about it. I mean, Trent Miller, he does have the puncher's chance. He has the puncher's chance. I just don't think it's going to be enough here. So, we're looking good. Hopefully we get this last one. I feel like probably if everyone on these top rankings, though, honestly, even if Gondra gets starched here, we're probably not going to move that much, if I were to guess. I feel like I can't imagine a lot of people are taking Trent Miller. I could see people betting on Trent Miller just because of the line being so damn wide and this being a low-level fight. But pick-wise, I mean, it's not even close. You can't pick You can't pick Trent Miller. There's literally no reason to pick Trent Miller. Because I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong on this too, but I'm pretty sure that Trent Miller is taking this fight on pretty short notice. Like almost a couple days. Where I think Ryan Gandra, I think he was ready for this. Could be wrong on that. I'm not 100% sure. This fight's about to start here in a little bit. They're walking out right now, so we might not be able to get it here. Contender Series. Fight card. Let's see, it was canceled. Yeah, okay. Yep. Ryan Gandra versus Vitor Costa. Was this the Fighting Nerds dude? No, TFT. Maybe it was a different dude. I thought there was a dude from the Fighting Nerds who was supposed to fight. No, City Kickboxing though. Shout out Izzy. I thought there was a Fighting Nerds dude that was supposed to fight. Maybe not, but I guess he was supposed to fight. You guys can see this? So yeah. So I mean, at least he's been ready to fight. Whereas Trent Miller, he is taking this fight on pretty damn short notice. So the edge is going to be to Ryan Gandra pretty much everywhere this fight goes. But yeah, we're about to start. We're getting the timer right this time. We're getting it right. We're going to be close. Yeah, okay, shit. They're about to fight here. I'll take, I don't know which is the better screen. I kind of like this screen for, because it will do live updates with the ESPN. I kind of like it. But all right, we're going to get the timer right. We're going to get the timer right this time. Alrighty. Got the timer. Okay, yeah. Got the mouse ready. You can see the mouse. We got the mouse right. All right, I guess there's like a little start button right below the screen. I got it cut off. You can't really see it, but we got the start. I got the start button ready for this timer. All right, Fight Flow. Let's get it. All right. Ooh. Boom. All right, we got the timer right. All right. If you see the way Gandra stand, I mean, he kind of has like a Poetan feel. I mean, like he kind of has that Poetan, like the hands out like that too. He's kind of waiting for you. Oh, holy shit. He's coming out heavy. Ryan Gandra is coming for some bombs. He's throwing bombs early. Yeah, I mean, DC's kind of chatting, but Trent Miller is like, what is Trent Miller doing? He threw a kick and he lost his footing there. Oh, yeah, Trent Miller's fucked. He's getting knocked out. Yeah, there's no shot. He's getting put to sleep. He's got to be put to sleep. I'm surprised he's up right now. He's getting clipped. It hasn't even been 1 full minute, and he's been rocked 3 times. That weak-ass calf kick is not going to work. That is not going to stop him. I mean, okay. I had a couple of decent exchanges here. Trent Miller's body language, I mean, besides like his involuntary reactions of being clipped, doesn't look bad. I mean, he seems mentally, at least, he doesn't seem like he's out of it. He seems like he's in it. His striking is just so slow. The speed difference is absolutely insane. He has no chance with the speed. I mean, Gandra just looks like he's fighting at like 2x speed here with the hand speed. Trent Miller is he just has too much muscle, man. He's a bodybuilder. You can't be packing this much muscle. Yeah. Oh my, they just said he has not landed a single strike. That is absolute madness. I'm surprised he's still standing. I feel like Gandra is going to hit him with one more exchange. He's going to get put out. I don't see this fight going on beyond the first round. Those body kicks too. It's like a teep that's hitting him with. Oh, that is. Oh, man. And Miller is just wearing damage poor too. His face is completely red. Like right around his nose too. Was it a headbutt? It kind of looked like a small headbutt, but they didn't stop it. This is close. I mean, we can check what's the line at here. Oh my goodness. Ryan Gandra minus 2,800. I mean, that's kind of insane. I'm surprised this fight's still going though, honestly. Oh, he lands a big one. How is Miller still up? How is Miller alive? How is he up? Oh my goodness. He's hanging on by a thread. Trent is just hanging on for dear life. Poetan is putting him out. Alex Pereira, he's about to have the bow and arrow emote here. Trent Miller, his body language has switched from decent to poor. Yeah, it's over. Boom! There we go. Come on. There we go. 5 for 5 on the night. We got the timer right. Come on, Flo. We got the timer right. Beat the clock tonight. We beat the clock. We went 3-2. 3-2 beat the clock. Boom, got it there. Oh my goodness. This was a fast night too. I don't know how long we've been live for, but I mean, This felt like a very fast fight card. Oh my goodness. That was insane. This is going to be a crazy night though. We had some good ass picks. So we'll take this night. Almost thought about having something, but yeah, no, Gandra looked, see, yeah, Team of delivered. He put on like a masterclass there. After that performance, you think he's the next Poetan. I mean, he looked like Poetan 2.0 there. He hasn't looked that great. Yes, sir. Yeah, no, we killed it, Flo. Yes, sir. Hey, appreciate you, brother. Yes, sir. Yeah, no, we killed it. Killed it with the picks. 5-0 on the night. I don't know. I mean, that was a perfect prediction, though. So, went from 69th. We should have a good jump here. 69th. Or we can see, we'll update here first. Okay, yeah, it'll update there. Okay, boom. Where are we at? 39th. Boom. End of the night. 39th in the world for picks tonight. Man, we killed it. Absolute masterclass. 5-0. 2 perfect picks. This was awesome. This was great. This was awesome. This was just one of those cards, too, where it felt like the favorites were favorites for a reason. It just... The one time I guess it would have made sense to pick against them, it probably would have been that first fight. I get why people were leaning Abby there. I totally get it. Christian Perez surprised me. He looked a lot better than I thought he was going to look. So shout out to him. I think he'll be in the UFC. Give this kid 2 more years, he'll be in the UFC. He looks good. Yeah, I mean, this was the easiest one of the night. That made a lot of sense. This was a good pick, Barbosa. You know, I thought Damon Wilson, there was a chance he might have been able to extend it, but obviously wasn't. But yeah, Trent Miller is a LA Fitness demon, not a UFC fighter. So Trent Miller just needs to go to LA Fitness and pursue bodybuilding. It's just not, the fight game is not for him. So huge night, 39th in the world with the picks. Awesome night. Super pumped about that one, especially for the first live stream. Totally awesome. Damn, I kind of want to see who gets the contracts, though, too. That'll be a little interesting. It's a good night to do the first live stream with, too, because love to have a good live stream with the picks are on point, as opposed to getting washed, so we'll take it. Yeah, Perez will be in the UFC, displayed high-level skill, just needs to develop a little bit. I totally agree. And the thing with Perez, too, is, like, he had such a huge layoff, where it's like, that's why that was one of my lesser confident picks, I guess, just because of, like, we don't know exactly what we were going to see from Perez. You know, he's taken so long off. Like, we go back, he hasn't fought in a MMA match since 2023? December 2023, I believe. You see this? Yeah, December of 2023 was this kid's last fight. And that's the thing, he's only 26 years old. So I'm like, for that long of a layoff, it was very surprising. And I know, obviously, Flo, you're new here, but my full card breakdown for this week 3, I did talk about, and this John Marquez, he had this karate match. He looked like shit. I mean, he lost a karate match to this dude, John Marquez. He's 2-3 in MMA. And I know karate's different than MMA, but at the same time, it was all striking back and forth. And he was letting this John Marquez dude just like style. He was like hitting emotes. He did this like swan pose on him. I'm like, if you're letting this John Marquez 2-3 karate demon style on you in karate, and that's the last thing we've seen of him, you know what I mean? That was 2024, July of 2024. So yes, he's looked great in the Combat Global, and I think he's a good fighter. I think that was probably just like a weird off event. I don't know if he took that on short notice. I have no idea, but that was just like, it was hard to have any confidence in him coming off such a long layoff and then going back and looking great in the UFC. So, or at least Dana White Contender Series. But yeah, I totally agree though. I think a year or two, I think he'll probably come back. He should come back hopefully next year, Dana White Contender Series, hopefully get a contract, because I think he would beat a good amount of contestants. You know what I mean? We've seen some of the guys this week were not the highest level. So like, obviously there's room for some contracts, you know. We saw Ryan Gandra. That's the thing though. Ryan Gandra is going to get a contract. He's going to get a contract, and it's going to be his first fight in the UFC. Will be very interesting if he gets a contract. Danny about Perez coming off of UD loss in the layoff. Yeah, it's the same thing. Last week they brought in what's his name? The Jimenez. If you watched week 2, they brought in the Jimenez guy. Same exact thing. He fought in the Combat Global. Here, I can pull this shit up. Let me see. Dude, this always throws me off. Okay, get here. Do you know what Contender Series? Last week, you can see this. Okay, this was the thing. Do the predictions. Shit. Why can't I see it? I was looking for my picks. It's like, oh, you can't even see it. Last week, I literally only picked 4. In my full card breakdown, I talked about all 5, but I only put in 4 because I was like, the one that I ended up getting wrong, I was like such a coin toss about. But the dude they brought in, this Ramiro Jimenez, this guy was the same exact situation. This dude, look at his fights. Combat Global, that's where this dude fought. Combat Global. Right here, Combat Global, Combat Global, Combat Global, Combat Global, Combat Global, Combat Global, Combate. It looks like, but like Combate Mexico, like all these Combat Global fights. And that's the crazy thing about this one too, is that if you look, these were all in a matter of 2 days. December 15th, 2023, December 16th, 2023, December 16th, 2023. This dude went on a tangent, this little tournament he went in, but this was the Contender Series, but before that, December 2023, that was the last time he had fought before the Contender Series. So I was worried about that. I was like, all right, this dude, like, we haven't seen him in so damn long. It was the same exact thing this week. It was, where is he at? Christian Perez. The Jimenez dude from last week, December of 2023 was his last fight from Combat Global. Boom, same kid. Sebastian Peradilta, whatever. Combat Global, December 2023. Same month, same year, same amount of layoff, a week apart. Yeah, that's the thing though, dude. Honestly, I think Josh Hokett's he's gonna be a problem for these lower level heavyweights. No, you throw him in the top 5, top 10, yeah, he's getting starched. But you throw him up against tin cans, dude, like a Tai Tuivasa. The top 15 for heavyweight is so piss poor that I think Hokett will actually probably get in there and do well. I think he'll probably do well. Hey, Lucid. Yes, sir. Hey, I appreciate it, Lucid. Thank you. Good job with your first stream. Man, I appreciate it, Lucid. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this was a fun one. This was a super fun one. We killed it too, Lucid. I don't know if you've been here the whole time or if you missed out, but hey, we got 39th. We got 39th in the world with the picks today. So it's a good ass time. I'm glad you were here, Lucid. Appreciate you. But yeah, did Abby lose? Yeah, Abby got cooked. You can go back. Yep. You see this? Peggy Sanders. Yep. Abby got cooked. Now, Abby had a couple moments. He had a couple moments where if Dante Johnson, if his chin was absolute dust, he would have won the fight. He just went chin for chin because both guys, their striking defense was not great. They went chin for chin. That's the thing. We saw Darian Abbey, 4 losses in his pro career, 3 of them by knockout. Dante Johnson, yes, he has been knocked out, but it was once as an amateur. His pro career, 5-0, never been touched. So that's why I had to lean Dante Johnson this week just because of that. But yeah, Abby, yeah, he got cooked. That's just Abby, 32 years old, heavyweight. Now he's what, 7-5? Is he 9-5, 7-5? I know he has 5 losses now. Yeah, 7-5. I just don't know what he's thinking at this point in terms of what he wants to do next. It's tough because he has a good build. I mean, he's built for the heavyweight division. I mean, he's tall, he's lengthy, he has power. It's just, okay, thanks, I know him. Oh, shit. Yeah, I mean, he put up a good fight, though. Like, he went to war, so respect to him. Respect to him for sure. He put up a battle. It was a good fight. It literally just came down to chin for chin. It's like both guys landed. It was just a matter of who could take the heavier shots, and he just couldn't take it. Dante Johnson, I mean, I'm not surprised at the same time. Dante Johnson, he's 6-0 as a professional with all 6 wins being by knockout. Absolutely insane. And I'm pretty sure they're all first rounds too. I don't know if he's ever gone longer than that. Yeah, 6 KOs, 6 professional wins. Round one. Yeah, I mean, like, this dude has power in his hands. If you watch him too, I don't know, Fightful, if you if you saw earlier in the night too, but I was talking about Deontay Moses Jr. This was the one dude who beat him. If you care about Deontay Johnson at all, if you're bored and you want to go back and look at any of these older fights, if you go and look at Deontay Johnson in this fight, oh shit, they're about to announce contracts, but Deontay Johnson looked like a cannonball in this fight at heavyweight. He looked fat and tubby, but they're doing contracts up. But anyway, that's a little story, but we got contracts. Whoa. Dana's about to announce the contracts. Who's he talking? Okay, he's starting with Dante. Oh yeah, he's getting a contract. Yeah, he's getting a contract. Yeah. Yeah, Dante Johnson got a contract. This was a great night. Just give contracts to all the winners. Honestly, yeah, they all put in work. They honestly all deserve a contract. No boring fights, all bangers. Yeah. They're talking about the Sozi versus Christian Perez fight. Dana said he liked both of these guys. Dana said Souza's built like a tank. Yeah, Souza was going for that Kimura. Yeah, he's talking about that. He's praising Souza right now, Dana is. Souza's getting a contract, yeah. He's getting a contract for sure. Yep, he just got his contract. Yep, there he goes. Souza, boom, that's big, that's big, that's big. Yeah, Abdul, yeah, he's for sure getting one. Said the odds makers nailed the fight. That's funny. I mean, yeah, 10-1 is kind of crazy, but at the same time, made sense. Yeah, he just got a contract too. Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised about that one at all. Yeah, Barbosa. Yeah, round 1 knockout, man. I mean, shit. Yeah, he's getting a contract too. Don't even need to hear that one, but yeah. Yeah, he's getting his contract. Yep. Shout out to Barbosa. Man, the dudes who get emotional for this, I love them because that means they care, man. They have that dog. Those are the guys you want to back. Those are the guys you want to pick. They give a shit. They care. I like that. So shout out to Barbosa. And now he's talking about Gandra for the very end. Yeah, he's a perfect performance. Dude, Gandra's going to go against a high-level competition. He might get smoked, but he did put on an absolute masterclass. So 5 out of 5 contracts. Can't say I'm surprised there. Abdul? They're saying Abdul called someone out? I don't remember that. No way. They called his ass out? Or he called someone out already? No way. He's trying to pull a Susarkayev. No way. He damn near deserved it. Yeah, Dana's basically saying they loved everyone that was fighting. Everyone deserved a contract. So I mean, yeah, that's awesome. They all deserved it. This is exactly how it should have been. It's like the first week they shit the bed because they're being too scared, and then Dana rips them, and then they come back and put on some bangers. I mean, this week was a banger. This week was awesome. Yeah, this literally, yeah. Dana White literally just said that. This is your one shot to put on a show. Don't sell. So, yeah, this was, man. Yeah, they all deserve contracts though. They all did great, man. Hell yeah. All right, well, shit, that does it. That does it for the night, guys. That does it for the first live stream. We absolutely killed it tonight. We got 39th in the world for the picks. Absolutely awesome night. We killed it. It's great to go out and have a first stream on a good night, because obviously there will be some bad nights, but at least the first one was a good night. So great to hear. Thank you guys so much for coming and watching the stream and all of that. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate all you guys typing and talking with me the whole night. It's been totally awesome. It's been a great time. Get my iPad out of there. I'm probably going to wrap it up here in a second, but yeah, it was great, especially, Fight Flow, talking with you all night, brother. It's been totally awesome. I really appreciate you coming around. I'm glad to see you here. Lucid, I don't know if you're still here, but I appreciate you being here too, brother. I appreciate all your comments. And yeah, we'll do another stream next week. So we'll do Dana White Contender Series week 4 stream. All right, brother. Thanks for the great night. I'll be watching when I see you live. Have a good one. Yes, sir. Yeah, no, next week we'll have it the same time. I guess if they start at, 8:15, we'll probably do it 8 o'clock. So, yeah, we'll do the same time next week. And, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been an awesome night. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Thank you guys so much for all the love. I know we got an off week with no fight card this week, but I got my Contender Series video for next week coming out here. It'll be later this week, but it'll be coming soon, so stay tuned for that, for the other videos. And until I see you guys soon, until I see you guys in the next one, it's your boy Jacob from Topside MMA. Thank you guys so much for all the comments. Thank you guys so much for all the love. Thank you guys for being here and watching it with me. So thank you guys so much for all the support. It's been awesome. So glad we got this first stream out of the way and figure it out. We got everything worked out. So it was a good night. So alrighty, guys, I'm getting out of here. Thank you guys once again for all the support, all the love. Thank you guys so much. It's your boy Jacob, and I'll see you guys soon. So I'm out.